Hi you guys, so I'm actually sitting down right now and I'm about to film another video for you guys, but I was not able to film an intro or an outro for the video that you guys are watching right now because the sun around me, the natural light, had gone down, my vanity light bulb decided to die, and it was just a hot mess by the time that I finished my makeup look for you guys. But I wanted to jump on here and make a quick intro and just say hello, and I'm so excited to show you guys this Valentine's Day inspired look. We have that really beautiful cat eye, raspberry in the outer corner, white matte in the inside, and baby doll pink lips. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you guys here in a minute. Okay, so my lids are already primed, and I'm going to be going in with Deep Skin. This is a very beautiful, soft, golden peach eyeshadow from MorpheBrushes, and I'm going to be taking that on a big fluffy brush and just blending that into that crease and transition area. This is really going to help blend out those darker eyeshadows that we'll be applying on top, because it's really going to help make sure that there's no choppiness and everything just blends in seamlessly. So now I'm going to be mixing these two eyeshadows together to make a really beautiful medium gold brown eyeshadow. These shadows are from BH Cosmetics. I'll put the name of that palette down below, as well as all the other products that I mentioned in this video. And I'm really just going to be blending these into that transition area as well, keeping the darkest point in that outer corner and a softer hand on that inner corner. So now I'm going in with a beautiful color called Secretive. This is a deep maroon eyeshadow from Morphe, and I'm really just going to be focusing that in that outer corner of my eye. I want to keep that the darkest point of this look. If you bring the shadow too far inwards, it's really going to close out your eye. So I'm just going to be blending that out into that outer corner of my eye, and then just going back in and making sure that everything is smooth. I'm a little bit messy right now, which is okay, because we're about to go in and clean it up with a concealer. So now with a flat concealer brush, I'm just going to be cleaning up that area for any fallout or just messiness, and I'm really going to be carving out that sharp, clean line that I want. And now you guys can really start to see my eye take shape with that crisp line, and this is also going to help map out that line for when you go in and make your wings. So now I'm going in with a matte white eyeshadow. This is White Lies from MakeupGeek, and I'm just going to be packing this onto my lid, keeping the main focus in that inner corner. This is really going to help you have your eyes open up, look brighter, and you'll look more awake. And then I'm just going to be blending it inwards towards that maroon color and really make sure that it's like an ombre effect and that there's no harsh line between that maroon and that white. So now I'm going to go in with a small pencil brush and that maroon eyeshadow, and then really just make sure that outer corner is super dark and super blended out. Almost like a cut crease effect. I really just want to keep that dark and depth and dimension in that outer corner. So then we're going to go in with a little prayer, and then we're going to go in with liquid eyeliner and start to map out my wing. When I do big dramatic wings, I like to map it out with a liquid eyeliner first. This is just my easiest way. And then I go in with my favorite gel liner and fill that wing in. This is just what I like to do. It really helps me give a sharp, smooth wing liner, because we're going to end up going back in with that same concealer brush and concealer and just clean up the edge of that wing to make sure that it's very sharp. So now I'm just going to be popping a little bit of a shimmery eyeshadow into that brow bone area to really just highlight that area and then pull the rest of the eye look together. So now I'm going in with my Ride or Die Homie from the drugstore. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I first heard about this mascara from Sam Sherman here on YouTube because she said that she loved this mascara and it made her lashes look so big and full. So I tried it and I'm absolutely obsessed now. And now I'm going to be going in with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I'm just going to be working this into my T-zone, making sure that my skin is even and smooth and getting ready for foundation. So now I'm going to be applying my foundation on my face with a flat foundation brush. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Weightless Foundation, and then I'm going to be pressing that into my skin with a damp beauty blender. I really like using a damp beauty blender when I'm working with this foundation because it really just helps add to the very natural skin look, which this foundation and the concealer both really is so lightweight and it looks like your skin. It's so natural and so beautiful. And then I'm just going to spray a little bit of MAC Fix Plus and go in with my concealer. This is what I'm going to do to conceal and brighten up my face, and this is from Maybelline. It's their Age Rewind Concealer. I'll be popping that in my under eye area and in my T-zone. And then I'm going to be going in with my Camouflage Concealer Palette from BH Cosmetics. I like using this palette every now and then to make my contour. So I'm going to be going in and just putting that in my cheekbone area, my temples, my forehead, and on my jawline and my nose. And then going in with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush and blend this out. I put a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, which you'll see in a minute, on this brush. And it really just helps blend out this concealer and this contour easier, because sometimes when you're working with creams, it can start to look a little bit muddy or a little bit chunky. It looks a little bit orange right now on camera, but it's not like that in person. But I just really focus on blending that in and making it a just really natural, beautiful, kind of sun-kissed glow. And then I go back in with that damp beauty blender and I work in that concealer, that highlight concealer. This is my favorite way to press concealer into my skin. It gives you just a flawless airbrushed finish, and it really helps with not creasing, because I do get creasing in that under eye area if I don't press it into my skin with a damp beauty blender. And then I'm going to go in and set it with a powder. This is from Anastasia of Beverly Hills. It's her vanilla powder and her banana powder mixed together. And I'm just going to make sure that I'm patting and not swiping this powder, because that's going to shift your concealer. And that's what's going to cause that streaky effect. So now I'm going in with the CityColor Contour Effects Kit. I'm going to be picking up the bronzer color and just wiping that on my cheekbones where I had originally put that contour, and then be blending that out with a stippling brush. I also wipe it across my temple, forehead, and jawline. And then I'm really just going to be focusing on making it a little bit darker with a contour, but also warmer with that bronzer. Now I'm going to bake. This is a technique to use when you really want to chisel out and sharpen up that contour and clean up that area if you got a little bit messy. So I'm just going to be taking a translucent loose powder. This is from Mercier, and I'm really just going to be packing that on underneath that area, and then I'm going to go in with a blush while I'm still baking. This is Luminoso from Milani. It's one of my favorite beautiful peachy blushes, and I'm just going to be popping that onto my cheekbones, blending up towards my hairline. And then I'm going to go in with that stippling brush. Not only am I blending that blush in even more, but now I'm wiping away that baking powder, and you can really start to see that sharp, clean, defined, contoured look that I want. So now I'm going in with Stardust, and this is a really pretty highlighter from Sephora. It's a baked highlighter, and I'm just going to be popping that into my areas that I want a little bit more highlight. I really focus on using this in my under eye area because it helps brighten. It's not a chunky highlighter, so I just lightly brush that right there. And then I go back in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills new Gleam Glow Kit and really just pop that onto my cheekbones and the bridge of my nose for a highlighted effect. I put a cream highlighter from Chella in my lower waterline. I want my waterline to be brighter, and then I'm just going to be taking that maroon eyeshadow and just smoking out the water or the lower lash line. And then I go in with Mauve, and this is a lip liner from Jordana. I'm just going to go and map out that and line my lips and then just fill them in. I'm not doing anything special. I'm not overlining my lips or anything. I'm just going to go with the natural shape of my lips and then fill them in. And then I'm going to be going in with a lip cream from CityColor. This is in Flirtini. It's this really beautiful rosy mauve color. It doesn't finish like a flat matte, but it doesn't stay glossy. It's kind of like a satin finish, just really soft and creamy. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. It keeps your lips hydrated. And after that, my look is complete. Here's the finished product. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you guys try it out, tag me on Twitter and Instagram. All that information, as well as my blog, is going to be down below. I hope you guys liked this tutorial, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.